Welcome back. It's always nice when I look forward to a game as much as I do this one. Hi, controller. I disconnected you. I thought you would, you'd acknowledge that. Are we good? Oh, now we're good, I think. There we go. Not sure what happened there. But yes, as I expected, I've been looking forward to playing this again for basically the whole week. I thought this is a mode. This is a whole game mode. Album mode, school mode. Anyways. For the moment, we still only have the one area available to us. I guess one way of thinking of things is that I'm taking things pretty slowly, but yet another is that I'm just jumping between various different things I can do. Exploring is, of course, part of the idea here. Oh, 1 second. There we go. I don't know what I just did, but it's nothing that concerns you. What are you doing? Oh, never mind that. Okay. Something silly happened on the computer. Hi, I've been here before. It's not a lot of treasure chests, but okay. 2 of 7. I don't know if the game really cares that much about photo spots. The console version. Jeez, oh, why do I say things like that sometimes? The previous games didn't really care about whether you... I forgot those or not. Oh, never mind that. I guess we're going this way now. I could not get off of the water pipe for some reason. I don't think I've actually spent much time over in this corner here. Maybe we should start doing that. What we can also do with the game is constantly asking us to do. There's a surfing naturally. My god, there's so many things to do here. Have I don't know if I've talked to this person. Oh, actually, wait. Hi. I was gonna come up here, but... Indeed I have. Really? Owned by who? You can probably guess. Oh yeah, I can see it now. Leave it to Namco. Always has seemed almost kind of weird to me just how much Namco loved to reference. Yeah! Oops. Hold up. There we go. It always has seemed almost kind of weird to me how much Namco loves referencing Pac-Man specifically. The most extreme case, of course, being that one of their characters, Klonoa, even wears a Pac-Man hat. I was trying to do a... Oh, my nunchuck's probably dead, that's what's happening. I was trying to do a spins, but nothing seemed to be happening. Not to actually know yet really how you to do the different tricks. Probably find out at some point. Yeah, I think the water is one of the things that makes the game like a bit, so this isn't the best place to be for performance reasons. Is there a cave or something over here? Oh, hello. Let's run to the outside. Well, the game actually gives you feedback this time. There's no way I'm not going to get a star for redoing this whole thing. At least this time the game tells us, and it's fairly obvious you have to go through them. I remember some of the stuff you had to do slalom with, namely the signs on that one circuit track, were really, really easy to miss in Wii Ski and Snowboard. I wonder if I actually have to be on my bike when I do this. I wonder if I could just swim through these. That would be something. I don't know, this water make me go everywhere. And look how crazy high the draw distance is though in this game. That's why, part of why. Although even here, just looking out at the sea is really laggy because the water itself makes the game like a hut. There we go. Cannot be contained. Keep going, Granny. No one can stop you. Alright. That's another thing done. So then, does that tell me anything? Does that suggest anything fun here? Oh, so it's for different kinds of gear. Combos. Okay. Oh, ATV isn't really a marine thing, but I guess it's on this, in this resort is the idea. Okay, so if I can manage to get a lot of points, I may have to learn how to... Well, I imagine there's going to be at some point or another some... Oh, that's where the chest was. I imagine at some point we'll find a mini game for doing tricks, so we'll probably learn how to do tricks then. So I won't worry about that yet. I don't know if I completed this thought or not, but I was going to say, I don't think the first two games in this series really cared whether or not you ever got all the photo spots, so I probably won't do too much of them here either. But anyways, it's probably about time we actually go do what the game wants us to do, since we've explored a decent bit for a while now. But there's still a lot of stuff on land here I want to go look at afterwards. But until then... right over there? Unfortunately, it's a bit difficult. It doesn't always let you get off of the water bike if you get beached, unfortunately. So you can't just skid onto land and then jump off it, fortunately, which I'd really like to do. Nope. Come on now. Unchuck. Oh man. Come on, I had it figured out. I thought I did. There we go. It's just a really, really specific rhythm. I don't know what some of these buildings are. Catch a ride. They don't seem to be labeled in any way. One thing that was really nice in the other games was that you'd have stores and whatnot that all had names on them. Not too much more than that, but it was something. Where else can you have a granny catch a ride on your head? See, the view up here is great. Oh. Alright, ATVs. Eventually. We're kind of a ways away. And look at all the stuff there is. Like little icons off in the distance for you to do things. It seems pretty incredible how much stuff is actually in this game. It's weird to me how much the production values and whatnot seem to have increased in this game compared to the two before. I would not have expected this at all. I don't know if the previous two games just sold really well or something, or they just really wanted to go all out with this game, or what. Win the race. Just win the race. I like how the tagline's part of the logo on that loading screen. Alright. I imagine that unlike Off-Road Fury, you can not knock people off their bikes in races, which is always fun. You can jump a lot more than you can in that game. Probably not the best racing line there, but it was better than theirs. We're being told to go on the water, but here we are. I don't know if it slows me down any. Oh, come on. Pretty straightforward so far. Are doing multiple laps here or what? Yes, that is a lap count from the top left. I got a little confused because of the... It's not quite how things are pictured on the progress bar on the bottom left. This is one of those cases where I basically won already. I'm not that far ahead of everyone, I guess, but it's also don't ruin my entire race with something silly. I think we're pretty good. I do notice the minigames in this can last a bit longer than any of the individual events did in Wii Ski and Snowboard or the original Wii Ski too. In those games, things are usually like a minute at most. Here, you can go a few minutes in a given activity. And incidentally, you have a heck of a lot more of it. It's a combination that leads to a lot of stuff to do. Why are those not even on the course? But the controls on this thing are a little slippery between one, you not having perfect traction, and two, them being motion controls, which are always a little awkward to begin with. Okay. Jeez, it's crazy how much air you feel when you jump. It's gonna be a little nerve-wracking trying not to run into things. I can only imagine what it's going to be like if we get on skis again. Or snowboard. Curious how much they would have simplified the mechanics of that compared to the original games. I suspect that if we get skiing, we'll find that it's basically the same thing as in the original Wii Ski. Where there's not actually that much depth to it. It seems about on par with everything else vehicle-wise we've seen so far. Whereas Wii Ski and Snowboard added a couple extra mechanics that I don't think would really be in line with the vehicles in this game. Boom. Oh geez, they're going underwater. The next one looks like. Oh, cool. City is the next one. I think. We'll see what we do. I don't think I'll 100% each resort before going to the next one, but I think I'll do most of what's in one resort before going to the next one. We'll have to see. It's not gonna be like Wii Ski and Snowboard where I did the entirety of the other resort and then the entirety of the mountains. I can already see that. Okay. I'll see you next time when we go do something else. Maybe not scuba diving yet, because I want to explore more here. But we'll see. Bye, everyone.